Sarigama Padanisa Sanidapa Magare Sa. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the One Shot Wonder, the first ever amateur vlog season 0 out in the urban wild. A gentle reminder before we start, kindly switch off your phone or onto silent mode. Video and flash photography is not permitted as it distracts our precious artists. And strictly no food and drinks allowed due to venue restrictions. With this, we hope you enjoyed the show. Hey everyone, welcome to the first ever Huck X Talk series, the online edition. I hope you enjoyed the earlier bit before this video started. It's just a little bit of me singing, so one of my vocal practices before I head out onto the stage. And of course, the announcement, which you most probably would be familiar with if you go for live performances. So that was just a nostalgia sort of shout out to that sort of opening announcement before any live show. So in line with the I'm not reading anything from the bottom, there's nothing here, it's just I'm looking down to think. But in line with the show, right, the spirit of the show, which is about intimacy, vulnerability, I've got trouble sometimes pronouncing that, and just opening up. I would like to open up. It's a bit tough when you're doing this, recording on your device, and very tempting to look at this spot rather than that spot, which is the spot which will reach out to you directly. But I'll try my best. I really want to take this chance to apologize for my horrid behavior the past few months. It's just been one after the other, even as I was doing whatever stupid things that I was doing, I didn't have a good feeling, but yet somehow I couldn't help myself. I was just in that whole vicious cycle. So I really want to apologize for that behavior. I know many of you do look up to me as a role model, and sometimes I feel like I get more love than I ever deserve, and I am truly very, very appreciative of that. I know many of you look up to me as a role model because all our lives we're told that we need to be specializing in one thing, and that's what our whole life is geared for, especially in this model that we have. And many of you see me as someone who's broken out of that mold and who's managed to succeed in so many ways, in terms of bringing out my art in the form of expression through music, through dance, through theater. And I feel really blessed to have been able to do all of these things. The glamour that you see, it's just hardly 1 hour of the 24/7 hard work that we put in as artists. I say it from my experience, and I think that's the case also for a lot of other artists as well. And it is a life of struggle actually at the end of the day, because you are going around, flying around all over the world, giving performances after performances, which of course I'm grateful for. But it does take its toll, right? When you're doing that repeatedly, like for so many years, it does take its toll. And I think my body just finally decided to break down. Sometime in June. Sorry, no, we're not in June. We are in June now, but sometime in February. And that's what happened. So actually, I am, to to a certain extent grateful for this period of stillness and silence, right? Nothing's going on in terms of concerts or performances for me, but at the same time, I've never felt such bliss in the longest of times. I feel like during this period, I've had the chance to really be in the cocoon of my room and the four corners of my house, and really, I've had the chance to investigate myself, to reflect on what I've done, and then to then move forward with that. It's again, it's not an easy process. I mean, it's quite a tough process. But hey, I'm getting there. I mean, I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. So I want to share with you some stuff. As I was cleaning my room, I found this book, and this is a book where I've written a lot of my dreams, my aspirations, my thoughts, my feelings, and just noted a lot of quotes that have reached out to me. And even actually after all of these years, they do resonate with me. So that's really interesting. But yeah, I'd just like to share some stuff with you. So this is one thing I wrote when I first started out, right, as an artist. And this is something that was actually as a part of an assignment which I gave deep thought to. It was part of this assignment from a class that I did Strasbourg at the Huck Center. And I've got it written down, so that's great. So here you go, let me share that with you. So what is the mission statement of my art? To inspire people to understand and investigate beyond the conventional, stereotyped, and black and white into the complexities of life, which is often in a gray area. How does the world benefit from my art? The hope is that it adds on to constantly evolving and enlightened individuals, and that energy flows towards overall peace and harmony of the world and detract away from unnecessary conflict. And another question was, write your life story in 6 words. And I've definitely got more than 6 words as I've thought about it more and more, right? So here goes. Dreamer, lifelong learner, explorer, late bloomer, multidisciplinary, introverted, extroverted, unconventional, Jill of many trades, multi-potentialite. So yeah, this is just some stuff that has been great to revisit, just because it re-strengthens and gives me hope. So yeah, I think I've just got a little bit of time left. I'll just end this off with a short piece from a song that you all might know. It's not my song, but it's a piece that I'm going to play a little bit on this harmonium. Now I've just been self-learning this harmonium, so obviously I'm not good at it, so I'm just going to go into bits and pieces of it, okay, to enjoy. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. To a place where we'll be safe. Keep safe, everyone. and look forward to seeing you sometime really soon, either online or physically. Take care, my dears. Thank you.